Alright, so we finally got the stove put in here, so I'm sure all the ladies can appreciate this one. We've been working on this one pretty hard to get this in. We've got the stone base. Still a little bit of grouting to do, but as you can see, we got a lip, we got it piped out and everything, all connected. It's a really nice stove, and now Carrie can tell you all about it.
Oh, where's my book? Where's the book go? All right.
Got a nice fire going in there.
Yes, so we bought this June.
Way back,
year.
when it was
We've
available.
Been looking at them for well over a year when we knew we kind of wanted to move and go off grid a bit more. We didn't want to have to depend on propane. So they were all out of stock, and then around Mother's Day in May, one night we were looking and we noticed this one specifically came back in stock, so we bought it without having our house for sale yet or anything. And the reason I got this one was it was the one that had the biggest oven chamber and the biggest fireplace, because we eat a lot. I wanted to be able to put stuff in there and have plenty of room, and I didn't want to have to make the wood as small as possible to fit in there. So we started it up. We got coffee going. It's been on there less than 5 minutes, and it's already starting to steam. I haven't quite memorized everything yet, but the book is actually really helpful. It was a bit of a beast to get in here, moved a couple times.
That was very tough on the move. We had to have extra people to move. It's 4 guys, strip all the extra weight, and 4 guys still to move it.
Right.
Get it stored in the cabin, and now 4 people to get it out here and in a position. Thank you, Brian and Becky, and everybody who helped move it previously.
And because it was out in the rain a couple of days, even though we still had it tarped and everything, it got some rust, but it's all cast iron, so we should be able to oil it up and get it off of there, make it shiny again.
Right, so if anybody knows how to do that better than us, or just we don't know yet how to do it, period, let us know. I mean, I was thinking like tomato paste or something might take that right off.
Well, I'd assume you can do it just like you would a normal cast iron pan.
Yeah, I would assume so. There's all the stones all grouted and looks real nice.
Yeah, so the stovetop is 230 right now with our temperature gun. And the coffee hasn't...
Focus on it.
There we go.
As you move it around, it gets different temperature.
Yeah.
But that's just starting, and we've really only got small kindling things in there at the moment.
Yep.
Just kind of getting it rolling.
Explain, there's a couple of different ways. This will switch it to the oven and back to the stove top, and then it's got instructions for, the primary and the secondary, what to be open when you do it. We ordered an extra rack because we like our bread quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
So we're excited, and it was a bit of a purchase, but I think it's going to be well worth it. And it comes with all the little tools, so you can take these off. This one's going to be more like your secondary burner for simmering, for keeping things warm.
But realistically, the whole cooktop is hot. So when you ping this, back in here, it's not quite as warm as it is over here.
Right.
But everything ends up being hot.
Right. So it's going to take a while to get used to figuring out where to place your pots and everything, and how to use it. But I'm very excited. I'll probably try some naan bread. I'm first going to get used to using the cooktop here with cooking. And then once I got that kind of figured out, I think the oven's going to be a little bit trial and error, figuring out how to use it. But I'm excited. I think we're all excited to have.
Yeah, my tummy's excited.
Homemade bread again.
Yeah.
Less processed foods again. It's got a little drawer down here. I don't know if it doesn't feel hot down here. But I can probably store some pans and stuff under there.
Most everything we have is cast iron anyways, so it can certainly take it. And the nice thing is when you're done cooking and you want to season things, you can just put them right on the top of the stove.
Right.
So
let them season well.
Yep. And we did end up going to the batten boards. We started them up top, and we're not super excited about the way they look, but with those gaps there, the critters you can see in certain places was pulling the insulation out from the gaps there. And so all the cold air was just feeding in at nighttime because it's getting down. Last night we had a little bit of ice this morning, and it's only October 8th, and we were already getting ice and everything. So we're getting to that season. We got to be thinking about everything getting buttoned up.
Coffee's nice and warm now.
I'll bet it is. And then here we have the cat watching everything, our supervisor.
Yeah, hopefully she doesn't try to hop up on here.
Yeah, she figured out pretty quick with the other stove, though.
Very
And
unhappy
then
cat.
this window, we're going to take it out, and we're just going to make a pass-through. Maybe she can put the spice rack on there or something, but pass-through, because the kitchen table will be on the other side.
Right.
So
Now
it's
that
a real
we got
straightforward.
this out here, we got more room in the cabin, which is nice.
Yeah, and the other thing too, I had to build this little platform underneath there because the height on it's a little weird. I mean, I think that's a good height for you now.
Yeah.
But 4 inches down, actually that's about 5 inches down by the time we put the platform together.
Right.
It's 2x4s, then plywood, then all the stonework. So you're adding at least 5 inches in there. It seemed a bit low at first, so that's the only one negative so
Right.
far, is it was a bit low.
Yeah, because you would have been,
Yep.
probably down to about there.
Yeah, and the only other thing is the instructions were a little bit lacking in some areas. For the most part, it was okay. We're talking right now, so please give us a minute. Instructions a little bit lacking on a few areas, but otherwise, it's a very well made stove. They're pricey, so that's I guess the other big negative. They're pricey, but this was our birthday, Christmas, anniversary gifts to each other, basically for the year, and well worth the investment. So now, no more propane, no more electric. It's just going to run off of wood, and we have
Hard work.
yes, hard work, but we have enough wood for a couple seasons right there. That's a huge pile right there. That's got to be, good 10, 15 cords of wood at least. And I see that going for a long time in here, plus the other stove. So I think we're doing good, but just want to show you guys how this came out. Very exciting. This was a very heavy, in-the-way piece for quite a while, and we finally got it in. And over the winter time, I can work on getting the rest of the stone wall up. We got plenty of them in the yard. That's where we sourced them all, right from our own yard. So they're very irregular, but that's really cool. It's a unique look to it. Nothing was cut or nothing. I took a hammer to just a couple of them to get them to fit along the front, I think. But that's pretty much it. So we got work to do yet, but this is a big milestone for us here. We're pretty excited. So,
All
pretty
right.
cool. All right. See you guys later.